Hello guys, welcome to MercBenzKing. Today I'm very happy to show you the collection of my all-new Mercedes GLE. This will be the new MercBenzKing mobile. It is fully loaded and I will also explain to you why I chose the SUV GLE over the coupe. You've already seen it has the e-active body control, and that means air suspension with individual wheels, all controllable independently. The reason why I chose the SUV over the coupe has not only to do with the practicality. Of course, there are also more options available, and I wanted to make the GLE a very luxurious, comfortable edition of MercBenzKing. So with the options, I actually tried to make it Maybach luxury. Just look at the tablet and the center part that you can fold out. It is exactly the same as the GLS Maybach, together with 12-volt charger and an extra drawer. So in the rear you can really sit relaxed, especially with the e-active body control, which measures the road in front of it and it adapts the springs. But now let's have a look at my favorite features. I will open the door. There it has a Mercedes store on the ground. And the most important feature, soft closing doors, of course. So let's open the door and I will show you more options I chose. You can see the beautiful ambient lighting, and yes, with the high-end Burmester surround sound system. So you have a speaker on the door side, also on the A-pillar and the ceiling. And this means it has 26 speakers in total. But first of all, let's not rush to the interior, because the exterior I've chosen an AMG line package with the night package. So you have the blacked out contours around the windows and also blacked out front bumpers. The running board is also an amazing option because it makes the GLE look wider, and yes, it has the largest option, 22-inch rims with AMG line, blacked out with metal accents for the night package. And the front tires are 285 in width, the rear is 325, so very wide. The height of this GLE is 1 meter and 70 centimeters, the width 1 meter and 90 centimeters, and the total length almost 5 meters. So this brings us over to the front, and you can already see a powerful power dome. And the front is actually completely the same as the coupe version. The only difference goes here up, because the A-pillar for the SUV is a little bit more upwards sloping, while the coupe goes a little bit more down. And especially compared with my GLC, my GLE feels massive. The bonnet is already at my hip level, and yes, it is also relatively long. So without further ado, I will directly show you the interior with the beautiful ambient lighting. So let's go inside. Soft closing doors, of course, and a beautiful invitation screen. I will press the button for the electronics to work. There it says Mercedes-Benz. I've also gone for the optional high glossy black and metal key. Really feels premium, and I will put it here at the cup holder section, where you can see the optional heated and cooling for your drinks. And what I mentioned about the 3D high-end Burmester surround sound system is that you have extra illumination in the interior. Here at the A-pillar, also behind my head, on the ceiling, and even the cup holder here at the extended center console is illuminated. So first of all, let's talk about the quality in the interior. It has the high-end package, and what that means in short is that everything is in high gloss with chrome, and to get, for example, the leather dash and door trim, I will show you the MBUX, because you can say, "Hey Mercedes,
how can I help?
Change the ambient lighting to blue."
Okay, I'm changing the color.
And there it changes. So my first impression of sitting inside my GLE is the amount of space. It is really enormous, very wide, and you sit very high from the ground. I also chose the Alcantara pillars and ceiling. So everything in here is in Alcantara, and believe it or not, even this is an option that you can default the color in two ways. It also has the Burmester speaker here in the front, and yes, a full panoramic roof all the way to the back. And this is also an advantage of not going for the coupe. I also chose the wood trim at the door and the dash, so you also have it here at the center console. It does seem a little bit dark, the interior. So storage space is really enough here in the center console with the USB-C charger. Let's go to the rear seats and I will show you more of the practicality and of course the luxury items. So in front of me you can already see a huge gap for the head-up display, which is very wide. You can have a lot of different information on it, and because this GLE has the E-Active, you have some more suspension options. You can even lower it to an extra low position. So if you press the dynamic select button and go to off-road, start the car, press the suspension button and put it into drive, the car is ready to bounce. But we will of course not do it here at the dealership. So again, amazing options that I really wanted to have were the Alcantara pillar and ceiling. This really gives it a very luxurious feeling. And it has the massage seats. You can put it into hot relaxing, and you can also change the side bolsters, actually the complete seating position. And not only that it has these functions, it also has rough leather, not the Napa leather like the steering wheel. And it is not the AMG interior steering wheel. And this is because I went for the heated steering wheel option, so you can't have it all at once. So I really love these two digital screens. They are both 12.3 inches. And another typical MercBenzKing option that I really wanted to have is the acoustic glass. And this is not only for the front windows, also for the rear. It is a thicker layer, actually two glass, and it makes the cabin really isolated, and it also protects you against the sun because you can see a little tint which protects you against UV. You can change the screen in front of you at styles and display, for example to sport, to get a more sportive orange kind of feeling. And there's also an understated. I will leave it to my favorite one, classic. So let's have a look at the rear seats, because I also gave it some attention in terms of options. Because you have a lot more space than the coupe, so you also need to use it somehow with the tablet. So let's have a look. There's a beautiful speaker of the Burmester high-end. And soft closing doors, of course. Yes, you can definitely notice the Alcantara pillars and ceiling, and this is really a luxury feeling, especially with the high-end Burmester illuminated. So for the rear, my attention really goes to the amount of space. You can see I have around 20 and if not 30 centimeters of legroom, and the seat is in my driving position. Headspace, I'm not touching the ceiling, and yes, it has a beautiful large two-part panoramic roof. It actually looks like one part with a small bar in the center. So you have your heated and cooled cup holder in the center with full leather and also the all-zone climate control. You have an additional drawer in the center, and there you can have a 230 volt charging point for your laptop and the USB-C connectivity slot. Check this out, guys. This really brings it close to the S-Class. You have a tablet over here to control the full infotainment system. Also wireless charging plus extra storage space. And this is also in the rough leather. Beautiful. It even has the ambient lighting around it. So all in all, it feels so luxurious. I didn't go for the side blindings because I find it kind of unnecessary, because there's already blacked out windows with the acoustic glass, so it protects you against the UV light. But it does have the heated seats, and yes, also you can control the seat from here, so you can put it more upright or to the back, and you can also change the headrest, which you can fold around your neck. Plus I have some cushions for on the headrests. So now that we have the cushions behind our head, I can say it is extremely comfortable. And we've also connected the Mercedes Me tablet. So the MBUX is completely controllable via this tablet. It is extremely nice to see. You can change the navigation and a lot of different settings. And to charge it, you just put it back in the location. There's also a comfort button. And here you can change the complete seat. You can push the seat forward and backwards. Plus, you can activate ambient lighting controls. You can put it into multicolor, the red moon, purple sky, and of course the brightness. And you can also close and open the panoramic roof from in the back seat. Now it is time to have a look in the trunk of my GLE. I've got the key right here, which is by the way in glossy black and metal. And I will unlock it. You can unlock it with the button on the key, but also with your foot. So it has the keyless entry. And there you can see the 7-seat configuration. You can push the seats forward, and there are buttons on the side to alter the second row. Beautiful and very practical. So guys, thanks for watching MercBenzKing. I hope you liked the video with my new GLE 400D, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye bye.